Hi everyone, good morning. Today I'm gonna do a day in the life vlog for you. I don't often vlog, but I know a lot of you are new here, and what better way to get to know somebody than to spend the day with them. So today's goals are to stay home. I don't wanna go shopping, I don't wanna spend money. So we'll see. I think in this video you'll get a garage tour, finally. You'll get a backyard tour, which is kind of a follow up from the patio video that I recently did. And then just some regular day in the life stuff. So my husband makes up this little supplement drink for me. It's MSM, and it's supposed to help with allergies, but also with skin stuff. I have bad allergies this year, worse than ever. In fact, I actually had to take Claritin for the first time. This should have helped if I had been taking it in the winter. Maybe it would have like built up in my system, but I still take it anyway just to see if it'll do something for my skin. These are some new products I just recently got from Target. I wanted to share them with you. It's the J.R. Watkins brand in the coconut scent. And so I got some hand soap, the room spray, and the, what is this, all-purpose cleaner. So I usually get a all-purpose cleaner once a season or so a few times a year. And this is the one I'll be using, and then I just refill it with coconut or vinegar and water. But I really like the way this smells, but I've never used this brand in all-purpose spray before, but I mean, I feel like they're all kind of the same. When this is empty, I just use the Dr. Bronner's and water kind of thing to refill those. And also while I was at Target, I found this plain, basically white. It's maybe a little bit off-white, almost gray, but it's plain contact paper, and I love it because contact paper tends to come in really detailed patterns and designs, and that's okay, but I love this especially for the bathroom. When I did my bathroom video with Mama from Scratch, this is what was on the drawers, and I think it makes it look so nice. And I have a lot now. I have a lot extra, so I might have to redo some more because I just love that it's just plain and simple. I don't know what it is, but I really like that. So now I'm in the restroom, and when I shared this with you in my recent video, I didn't really tell you what was all in here, but I have this like divider thing from IKEA. It's just like a shelf divider, but in it I have this tray of paper towels because occasionally this leaks, and so on the paper towel I put some peppermint essential oil so it just kind of smells better under here, not so musty. So sometimes it leaks, sometimes it doesn't, so I have to be careful with what I put back there, because as you can see I had 3 of these jars, and I like to use jars for baking soda and coconut oil, and this jar we use as like a mixer jar for our deodorant and stuff like that. But anyway, the lids got wet and they got super rusty. I don't know if there's anything I can do for that. Do you guys have any idea? So here's a quick tour of our back patio. It is always a wreck. It's definitely well used. We have a little step. I just put that mat there. That mat moves all the time, so we keep some of our shoes out here. This I used to use in my classroom, and we used to use it at our old house for the TV and stuff too, and so now it just kind of houses very, very loosely organized toys. And then we have our sandbox here. It's empty right now. We're gonna replace the sand. It's been about maybe 3 years, so we thought it was a good time to replace it. It's kind of wet because I just washed away a lot of chalk paint that we were doing. All this stuff lives on the patio, and then in the morning we kind of like bring it out to the yard. This was in my dining room, the rug, and I'm thinking about leaving it in the patio now to sort of like define spaces. So ideally this will be a before shot, you know. I don't want to spend a lot of money. This is most likely our last summer here, but I would love to have some different type of seating. And I think it would be nice to have something low that the girls can easily eat at as well, so if we want to eat outside. One thing cool though is he does have these hooks up here so we can bring the swing in and out, and we just put it away so it doesn't get too like weathered out here. And then something else that's really neat is a retractable laundry line. I love those little features. These are the art aprons that I used to use with the girls. They're from IKEA, but I don't know if you've seen, but Dollar Tree has new art aprons. They're just really simple, but I think I might do something like that instead. And this is all washable, so if it gets on their clothes or any surfaces, it's Crayola. I'll show you here, and it comes out really, really well. So this is the only one I use. Dollar Tree paint sometimes does not come out. These little cups are supposed to be leak-proof cups from Dollar Tree, so you fill the water below the line. And they sort of don't leak if you're really careful. Somehow my kids have figured out how to always make them come out. So cleanup is pretty easy. It's nice having like all of your art stuff in one section. I keep this little tray on top, and so then I can take this into the sink and like rinse everything and then put it back away. Just keep some paper on top. We have a few pieces drying, but I have kind of come to terms with the fact that I can't keep it all. I probably won't even keep these for very long, but there was a time where I like was tempted to keep everything these girls made. I wanted to show you this little solution that we did here. It's like the little things that make you happy. This toaster had opened up so many times while taking it out from this cupboard, and somebody had mentioned in one of my videos to put it in a tray, and so this is my favorite organizer. I use them all over, these little shoe bin ones. I need to take the label off, but that's it. So I just put it in one of those, and now when I take the toaster out, I take the whole tray out, and then if it opens or comes, it's like just in here, so it's much easier to clean because it had opened over everything like a couple of times. Good night, Olivia.
Good night, bye. I love you.
So these are free printables from the Magnolia blog, from Joanna Gaines' blog. I don't know exactly what it's called, something Magnolia, of course. So I just put them in a Dollar Tree frame. I printed out the 5x7 one. It's nothing great, but it is something that will add a little bit of art in here. So if you're interested in some free printables, I'll link below where you can get these. So I stepped into the garage to get either command hooks or those Velcro strips, something to hang those frames, but I thought I would give you a tour of this place. It has been quite the journey to keep a tidy garage. Our entire time that we've ever rented a house with a garage, it tends to get messy. We just put things out here, donations, junk, just stuff that we're not using but we may use one day. So even through my decluttering and minimizing journey, I still have struggled with this garage. It is better today than it has been in the past, but it goes in waves. Like if I'm doing a major declutter, then it usually gets messy out here because that's where I put things, but enough excuses. Let me just finally show you what I'm working with. We have a 2-car garage and it's 2 separate doors. So this is the one we come through and here's our car. It's an unfinished garage, so those are just like the wood. You know, there's no like wall actual thing. Over here is a storage section. So we have some hooks. Some things that go here are currently being used, like the outdoor stuff, like our umbrellas, but right now I just have a picnic blanket. The landlord left a tall ladder, so that's kind of helpful. We have some air filters. This is like a guilty thing. I don't know to get rid of it, to keep it. It's a toaster oven, and now that we don't have a microwave, you think that would come in handy, but we haven't actually really needed that either, so it just stays there. I have 1 Halloween bin and 2 Christmas bins with some things on top that need to be actually in the bins. We have some art on the side and a shelf that has been taken apart, but it's still a good shelf. We have the second shelf right here. It ended up not working out for this house, but we don't want to get rid of it. Those are some bookshelves that used to be in Olivia's room that I also don't want to get rid of right now. I have a container for electronics, a wrapping paper roll. This cord needs to actually go in here. This is my wrapping paper bin. Then I have 2 craft bins. This is for food. This is like our extra pantry. I have 2 seasonal bins, seasonal decorations. We have shared keepsakes, wedding memories, my bin, Brian's bin, so lots of like memorabilia, memento kind of stuff. On the second part of the garage, Brian uses it mostly as a gym. So he has his power rack and weights. He has them nice and organized on these weight trees that we never used to have. They just used to be on the floor, so I'm so glad to have those. Now here's where some of the junk gets in the way. I put this in my 100 items to declutter. I've had so many interested buyers. I've even had a couple come by, but no takers yet. This stroller is in pretty bad shape. It's really faded and people don't seem to like that. So this is the red and this is the fading. It works fine. It works great. I bought it used, but at this point I might just have to like really lower the price or just get rid of it. We have 2 wagons, so this whole shelf up front is stuff that I want to either get rid of or sell, and I'm just not exactly sure yet. All these bins and containers contain, you know, different things for the home. So I have picture frames, that's my wedding dress, that's luggage, picnic stuff, old games, camping stuff, some tools. So it needs some work. It definitely needs work, and I wish I would have done it before summer because it is hot out here. Then when you walk in, we have this really nice workbench area that's a bit messy. So we have this bike that I took from my mom. It's been working, but it's super uncomfortable, so we might just have to get rid of it. Lots of cardboard that we've been saving, but we just need to break it down and make it flat. The crib is still there, and some things for like toy rotation. I'm just seeing if they miss it because I want to get them out of the house if they don't miss it, you know, so we'll see. The stroller, some arts and crafts stuff like foam board and poster board. This entire cabinet is the owner's and everything in it. There's our second wagon. There's our slide. The girls love that. I just don't keep it in the house. So, you know, rotation, I don't know where to put things when I rotate them. And then my coffee table that made an appearance in January but didn't quite last. So there's my messy garage. It's sort of organized. I know where to find things, but it can be better, and I know that it can be decluttered even more. Whenever I think about decluttering stuff out here, I always think of the sentimental items. I'm like, I can't do that. There's things like, I still have my yearbooks from high school. I don't know if I want to get rid of them or keep them. I'm not sure. But I know there's stuff over here that I could actually start with that's less sentimental, but I don't ever think of that. I always think of the sentimental stuff and then I don't want to do it. So I need to get motivated. Help me out, you guys. Give me the push. I need a little reference. Okay. Is that straight, bud? Whoop. Is that straight?
No. No.
You could cause a tear. You never know.
Maybe a tear. No.
She had a tear?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not totally straight. Why does mommy have crooked eyeballs?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty cat.
Oh, okay, we can do kitty cat.
Come here. No.
Okay, stand right here.
Happy.
I know you are. You have been asking me for a long time. You've been very patient. She's been asking me for weeks for kitty cat, but I keep saying no because I don't like to have that stuff on her face for too long, but we'll be taking a bath soon, so I figure she can do it. There you are, bye. So we have some broccoli, chicken, and yellow cauliflower. I've never seen it in other colors, but at the market they had purple and green and yellow, and they were cheaper than the white ones, and they taste just as good, so why not? So we still have the heart that I made for some time around Valentine's. Now I'm gonna go with, oh, thank you for my kiss, with Hello Sunshine. Let's see if I can do that. I love you.
Mama.
Yes, Violet? Hi, sweetie. I'm making a new chalkboard sign for the entryway.
Whoa. Baby. Baby. Mama. Baby, Mama.
You can watch.
Happy Mama.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy